everyone, and Happy New Year. I finally got together the video for my new Zodiac for 2016, and as you can see, it's Animal Crossing themed, which is really exciting. I've had this idea for probably about 2 years now. But I wanted to do the Zelda Zodiac and the Ghibli Zodiac before I did these, and I only do them once a year, and every year on January 1st I do a new one, even though they're based on the Chinese Zodiac, which is obviously based around Chinese New Year, which this year is February the 8th, and it's the year of the monkey, which is kind of exciting. That's the year my brother was born. And yeah, so it's every year on January 1st, and it wasn't even a tradition to start with. I uploaded a Pokemon Zodiac in 2013, and it was on January 1st, and it kind of went like super viral. It was popular on Tumblr, it was popular everywhere really, like DeviantArt. And so then I decided I'm gonna do one next year, and I've done 3 now. So I've done Pokemon, Zelda and Ghibli, and this year was Animal Crossing. A lot of people thought it was going to be Avatar, and Avatar might happen, but I have actually researched the animals. Like, what solidifies doing the animals in a certain theme is that I can easily like translate the animals into a whole entire Zodiac. So it was a little bit more difficult with my Ghibli one last year because there was only certain animals within the Ni no Kuni game, which is not very well known. But there was like Totoro and Haku and like well-known Ghibli characters. I call it Ghibli, sorry. So this time Animal Crossing was obviously quite easy. There are tigers, there are cats, there are dogs. The only one that I had an issue with was the snake, which is my year as well, and the reason being is there are no snake villages. As far as I'm aware, there are no snake villages or NPCs or anything in the whole of Animal Crossing, and I was like, oh no, what do I do? But I found out there was a character, and this is a few years ago. I found out there was a character called Snake, and he's a rabbit. But he's based off, I think he's a ninja rabbit, and he's named Snake after Solid Snake. So I was like, that's cool. He's going in. He is my year of the snake. It probably will receive just as much hate as Dunsparce, but I'm not going to go into Dunsparce. Those that know about my Pokemon Zodiac know about the hatred towards Dunsparce. So I have a list somewhere. I've lost my list. Oh no. There's my pencil case so you can hear it. So Snake was Snake, Dragon was Drago, Horse was Pappy, Tiger was Bianca, but I changed it to, I think it's Ralph. I don't know the tigers because Bianca turned out to be a leopard. The rabbit was either Bonbon or Bunny. The dog was Isabel. Cat was Tangy. Monkey was Simon, but I changed him to the porter, like the train porter. The rat was Bella. The cow was Patty. The chicken was Twiggy. Pig was Peggy, and the sheep was Barbara. So yeah, those were all the villages. Like, some of them I've had in my own village, like Bella and Pappy I've had in my own village, and Isabel is my favourite Animal Crossing character ever. So she's so cute. I do have a cosplay of her as well. Like, I just love her so much. So the reason why my face is in the bottom of this screen is because I did the first part of this on Twitch. And if you don't follow me on Twitch, I have a Twitch channel, and I stream as of now, this might change of course over time, so it depends when you're watching this. But I stream every Wednesday and sometimes on Saturdays. So I mostly do digital art, but I'm looking to do a traditional art setup at some point. Get a new webcam, things like that, and you can sit and chat to me live. And I normally have like it's normally Chrisu, but I do have like other friends who want to chat as well, and like you can just like talk to me, and it's kind of cool. And yeah, so I just hit 2,000 followers on there as well, which is really exciting as well. So thank you to everyone who follows me. And yeah, so I'm just coming up to the last sketch, and this is Barbara, and she was my favourite to sketch actually, because I think by the end I'd kind of warmed up, if that makes sense. I should have warmed up properly beforehand, but I was too busy tidying, so I didn't do it. Yeah, it was a nightmare to cut because it was just me talking through a lot of it. And there's also a skip because when I exported the video to YouTube, I was hit with a copyright infringement thanks to Nintendo on one of the 3 clips. So there is a big gap between, you just saw me sketching Barbara and me inking Isabel. So there's a good 6 characters that I inked without people seeing on this video in particular. You can go and see the live stream on Twitch, but it'll only be up there for a week. And after that it's gonna be gone. So I didn't record it onto my computer because my computer's having so many issues. But oh well, you win some, you lose some. So it's not that bad. It would have been a much longer video anyway. So I am using Paint Tool Sai, and it's much quicker for doing my zodiacs because I've got so many drawings to do. It's 13 individual drawings, and I use a pen I've called Ink, and it's got like fuzzy on it or something. I don't know. I can always find out for people who want to know. And it's kind of like a fuzzy drawing brush, which is nice. And I've used it, I think, on like every zodiac now. So apart from the Pokemon one I did in Photoshop. And then for the colouring, I just use like a default crayon brush. I mean, there's so many different versions of Sai out there now. Mine is just a default crayon brush, and then later you'll see me use the select tool to do very quick shading. I call it like my lazy textured shading because it is very lazy, and lazy for me because I like to blend manually. But when there's like you see here with blue, that's the select tool, and I've used like a fuzzy brush so that the selection is fuzzy as well. And then you just use hue saturation and darken it and change the colour and saturation a bit, and it gives it just really quick. I mean, these characters are being shrunk a lot, down to like A3 to fit the entire image on, so you're not going to see that much detail in the shading anyway. So they are kept very simple and a bit, I don't know, like a bit naff with the line art, but that's kind of the whole process. It's not to do highly detailed things. Not that I do highly detailed work anyway, but it's just, you know, detail isn't necessary. Anything that needs to be added in later, if I think a character looks too simple, like the lines are too thin, I will go back and edit it, but I didn't have to on this one. So yes, there's just a lot of drawing and a lot of colouring, so it is a little bit of a longer video, I'm really sorry, but it's 13 drawings, and then you see me put together the whole image at the end. But I guess I'll talk a little bit about New Year and sort of what I would like to do with my channel. Obviously I didn't get out my, I wanted to get out a series of videos in December that were all about Artist Alley and how to prepare for it, and I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the time, and I just couldn't bring myself to do it anyway. But I have decided that I'm going to do it in March, which is when I go back to doing conventions anyway. I have Liverpool MCM booked, as some of you know, and I will be redoing my entire table then anyway. So it makes sense for me to wait and do my video with my new table layout, because there's going to be a good series of videos on like table layout and like watching me put together my table. So it makes sense for me to, you know, wait and give you guys like the most up-to-date information that I can. And yeah, so I think what else I would like to do, I've got a 3 marker challenge coming. I've already picked my markers, they're sat in a tub looking at me. I won't spoil them. I've already filmed the clip where I drew them like from a box of Copics. And what else have I got planned? I want to do the boyfriend does my drawing tag with Ryan. That should be fun. Oh, what else? Oh yes, that's it. I knew there was something bigger coming. I'm finally going to do a Workstation Tour on the 31st of January. And it's because my channel will be 2 years old. And it's just incredible that I've been here 2 years and I've enjoyed every minute of it. It's just been fantastic. And just thank you to everyone who's followed me. Like, I've gone from 1,000 something this time last year to 40,000. It's just incredible. And oh, there goes my screensaver. I'm missing the video. Let's start that again. And yeah, so it's just incredible that I've gone from like 1 to 40,000 people. Oh wow, it's just phenomenal. And I just can't thank you guys enough. I'll do a proper gushy video at some point. But yeah, so I will, on the 31st of January, I will be uploading a Workstation Tour of 2016. Although it's technically 2015, could I put it together in 2015? It's an updated Workstation video, that's all you need to know. And it will show my entire work. I don't have a work area, I have a work room. And I am splitting up my digital and traditional areas. I have 2 separate desks on the opposite sides of the room now. And I've bought myself a little drawing table thing, and I'm going to film videos differently, and things are going to change, but it's good change, so don't worry. And I can't really think of much else to say. No, just Happy New Year. And I hope you all have a great start to 2016. Oh, I could mention. The prints for this are up for pre-order now on my online store. And they're not necessarily like going to be made anywhere else. So it's just pre-order because I'm moving my online store. And I'll do a whole video about that. Why I'm doing it and who I've moved to. But just to sort of make life simple, I'm just doing single listings of like pre-ordering prints. Anyway, basically the print is open for pre-order and it'll be available in its normal sizes, and if you're a Patreon you'll get this in your December pledge. Yes, I think it's December. I get confused with Patreon. And I think that's everything I can kind of mention, so it's coming up to the end of the video anyway. And I just want to say thank you for joining me on my YouTube adventure so far. Mushy. And I hope to make a lot of videos that you'll all enjoy in 2016. And it'll be incredible to see where I will be this time next year, doing another ZODIAC most likely. But thank you for watching everyone, and Happy New Year, and I'll see you guys in my next video.